Ahmed. You can see the plan on Michael Carrick. And when they do get on the ball, they're attacking very quickly. 1 or 2 passes, they're not dwelling on the ball.
Again, big challenge. Menu this time.
That's what United are trying to be. They're trying to be aggressive, and they need to be aggressive. He just slips on his toes there. It's a definite foul. But they know if they're to stay in this game, they have to get tired, they have to get in City's faces. He gets away with this one on this occasion. This is a little bit of a handball shot from just put his arm towards the ball. And if Babak hadn't headed it, I think we might have been in trouble.
So they look at that Menu challenge as well, but let's carry on. Half an hour played so far. Big chances, the big attempts have been for Manchester United. City, as predicted, with much more of the ball. Another late challenge. Referee might stop giving some warnings to the Manchester United players, desperate to try and close their City players down.
Yeah, just leave a bit on City players, making sure they're not comfortable in possession.
Lewis tucking inside. Just as Rodri in the build-up, though. Lewis went for that spread of play and ended up giving it away. Casemiro, and again Ahmad's an option because Doku doesn't get back, and Ahmad has it. Doku getting back, but it might be too late. Ahmad cuts inside, maybe not. There is Doku.
That's really well.
That's why he's going to track back.
Yeah, that's right. Defending from the front. See so many players just give up running back. They think I can't get back. They got back. And Ahmad wanted to attack his ball back and just doubled up. Helped to let Nathan that guy out. A tricky situation.
Doku running into Lewis. Doku to Bernardo Silva. Doku, Silva quickly getting into Doku, opens up for him, shot blocked. Could have shot earlier, Leroy.
He could have done, but the ball just got stuck under his feet. But Casemiro, you can't throw yourself in into the box, but mainly just brilliantly just backing him up.
Switch out to Bernardo Silva again. Shuffles, gets the room, but that's going to comfortably go over. Not able to feed Erling Haaland so far. Paul actually going for a throw-in.
I've been a little bit frustrated. You can see it. That haven't really got Erling Haaland into the game. Also, Minya, most of the attacks come down this left-hand side. And that's because of that stat at the bottom of your picture, the pressure that United are putting on City when they do have possession. They're most of their touches, even though it's over 71%, been around their back line in their midfield area, so they haven't got into that final third as much as they would have liked.
I surprised people that Slovenia's had more touches in the final third than Ahmad. It feels like Ahmad's seen a lot of the ball on that side, but it has been in moments for Manchester United. Footing from Bruno Fernandes. So excellent, that sort of role, Fernandes, but Babak couldn't look after it. No foul. So they may have men forward here, Manchester United. Doku.
Yeah, transition. When they get the ball, the first thing is to look forward. The front three, Doku, Mbeumo and Ahmad, aren't looking to feet at all when they win that ball.
Casemiro, nice reverse pass. Bruno Fernandes, and then Mbeumo blocked off. But you don't get penalties usually.
Good tracking back by Bernardo Silva.
All given away. Big mistake. And Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes caught in two minds. He's not happy with his teammate.
I mean, it's a terrible. I mean, Rodri doesn't look and gives it straight to Bruno Fernandes. He does well to get onside. He wants it to come onto it, but he's just on his heels. And that's close enough to get back. He's just taking a rock back on his heels, and he can't get his shot off. I can't see him giving the ball away in a terrible situation.
Rodri, too much on that ball. So not been at their fluid best so far, Manchester City. Manchester United showing excellent energy and persistence. It's looking for that final touch. Now Ahmad must be offside. Must be offside. Goes round Donnarumma, scores. Wait for the flag.
It's a great play, though. Really good play. From Man United. You see Pep gesticulating, he's got problems there. I just wondered if Ahmad could have held his run just a little bit more. It's a great one-touch pass from Brian Mbeumo around the corner, and he does look offside from there. But it's perfect for United in transition. 1-2 passes into that back line. And he does the right thing, sticks it in the back of the net, waits to see what happens.
Well, as always with these things, it always looks a bit tighter when you see it again, but just wait for confirmation. Just felt everybody the impression that they thought that was going to be offside. Was going to be offside even the way it was finished.
Ternyata offside,
Hoping here
guys.
because of the delay.
Yeah, well, this plan is working at the moment.
Michael Carrick memberikan arahan kepada Bruno
When
Fernandes.
they do get the ball, they've been really positive with those forward runners. This occasion is with Ahmed.
So the check is completed, is offside. So another close one for Manchester United, who, when we talk about XG at the moment, it's 0.38. That is closer than it looks at first glance, but still ultimately offside. They have had some opportunities. And talk about frustrations, both sides have been
Total
frustrated.
pressure untuk MU 80, sedangkan Manchester City 34. Sedangkan defensif sukses rate 76,9% untuk MU, sedangkan Manchester City 80%. Sedangkan untuk total defender untuk progressive process 21 untuk Manchester United dan 18 untuk Manchester City. Dan untuk final third akurasi 67,9% untuk MU. Untuk total takis sama-sama memperoleh 4. Dan untuk possession 70 untuk Manchester City. Total pressure 91 untuk MU, 214 untuk Manchester United.
Not really creating a space for Haaland to run into and to play that longer pass, which might get them higher up the pitch.
I suppose their worry at the moment is they just don't want United to have the ball, because every time United have it, they cause City a problem. They want this sort of situation. City knows too much on that. Doku, but Laman's touched it, so it will be a corner.
Yeah, and he knows he should do better. Doesn't know
Ya,
where
tadi serangan dari Manchester United, Manchester City digagalkan oleh kiper Lemans dari kiper Manchester United dan berbuah corner atau sepak pojok untuk Manchester City.
Third corner of the game. First two from the other side have been poor. Can they deliver a little bit more quality in swinging?
In it goes.
Terlihat sepak pojok dari Manchester City dan terjadi kembali masih bisa diamankan oleh pemain Manchester United dan sekarang bola dikuasai oleh Manchester City. Kembali ke kiper Donnarumma di belakang mulai ke tengah. Di sisi kanan menyisir sisi kanan ke tengah lagi. Umpan lambung ke sisi kiri.
72% possession. If you keep having high possession like that, chances will come, especially the quality that City have. And that's the positive they can take, is that they haven't been punished at the other end. Can they take advantage here?
Manchester United berada dalam
Trying to
tekanan.
clip that one in towards Haaland. Away by
Crossing dari
Martinez.
pemain Manchester City.
It's on towards Haaland again. Martinez onto Semenyo.
Semuanya
Ake just stayed where he was, and as they lost the ball, he won it back straight away now. First time really they've had a run of attacks and been Man United back.
Semenyo. So that Haaland tries to align himself with Martinez. Foden couldn't quite get it through. Foden gets it back. So tricky to pin down Foden. Semenyo. Rodri clips it in away by Maguire.
Semenyo ke Rodri.
To Fernandes, back to Mbumo.
Serang
Has he
balik
got the
dari
pace? Asking a lot of him though.
masih bisa digagalkan.
So this pace, long way for Mbumo to make up. Almost touchbacks, only had one touch in the box and one touch in City's half, but he's been a threat with his running in behind.
Doku,
So now they have the option of
Ake.
They have the option of Sheshko.
Rodri,
Compare that to Haaland's touch map. He's had 5 touches in the game and only 1 in the box so far.
So it's down to Semenyo. Attempt to
sisihkan oleh
spell like
Semenyo
this
ke
City.
tengah lagi.
Hasn't come in this spell. His
Ake.
efforts on goal. And okay, so found himself the spare man. Foden. Rodri.
Rodri,
Kusanov.
Kusanov, Semenyo,
Semenyo into Lewis.
kembali lagi ke Kusanov.
Started again. Elaine. Ake. Now can he clip this towards Haaland? Instead, pull back to Lewis. Now Rodri shifts it onto Semenyo. Semenyo looking for the corner. Not quite.
He's unlucky there. Semenyo. When it dropped to Mika Lewis, I thought I was going to have a spin on his left foot, but as he's right-footed, he decides to just settle it down. And Semenyo has the opportunity, and when he lines this up, he's given a couple of yards into the box.
Tendangan Semenyo berada di samping kanan gawang
It's the header across. It's Max Elaine with the header. It's scrambled away
kiper Manchester
by
United.
Dallo, and Lavin's on the line. Don't know who got the final
Lihat
touch.
pemain baru
I think
ini
it's Lavin's.
Semenyo sangat percaya
Dallo
diri.
nearly catching Lammers and then Lammers catching Dallo. He's straining there to get something on that. That sort of first half for him.
Oke, silakan polling siapakah yang akan memenangkan pertandingan big match ini derby Manchester antara Manchester United versus Manchester City. Silakan polling.
Few minutes, the energy levels have been just a little bit low. That's why they've sat back and allowed City to dominate. I think now they need to just keep the ball for a little bit, keep some possession.
Newcastle faced City in that League Cup semi-final first leg in the first half. City had to wait until added time for the first half to have their first effort on goal. But instead, the ball's played through and Bruno Fernandes flags down. Fernandes must score, has to score. We'll see how tight it was. He's not sure. The flag is up. Let's see.
Sudah berada dalam posisi offside.
There's no pressure on the
Nampaknya
ball.
berada dalam posisi
I'd
offside.
be disappointed if he didn't quite time the ball.
Kali
But
Manchester
again, it's
United
that longer pass. He's been executing the longer
sekarang
pass, but this
bola ke
time it's
gawang
him
Manchester
who makes the
City,
running runs off the
namun
back of Nathan
nampaknya
Ake, and
seperti
he's offside. He's offside. Even though
terjebak
Ake's a good 2 yards
dalam
deeper than the
posisi
rest of that
offside.
back four. Doesn't quite time it right, doesn't quite bend his run
Satu lawan
enough.
satu
Again, doesn't right thing,
melewati
sticks in the
kanan
back of the
gawang
net.
Manchester
I'd be
United
surprised if it
dan
stands.
dengan
Just checking the
tendangannya
moment
Bruno
because
Fernandes
Ake, his
mencetak
arm was out.
menjebloskan ke
Source made it
gawang
a bit tighter than it might seem on that first
namun
angle.
nampaknya
But we saw the stat come up there. 3 offsides in the first half is the most that Manchester United have had in a Premier League game this season. It's actually
masih
that's
bisa
now the
dicek
4th.
oleh VAR.
So it is confirmed as offside. Check is complete.
And they'll be disappointed because the plan has worked when they've got in that position. They play that longer pass. On a couple of occasions, Ahmad and now Bruno Fernandes have been offside, and City haven't dealt with it. So I'd be really disappointed they haven't got their noses in front. Look, it's very tight, as you said that. Played in arm from Nathan Ake, almost played him offside.
dalam posisi offside.
Again, nearly 42 minutes into this first half. It's felt the pattern of the game has been the same as the last half an hour. Elaine with a boom on his shoulder. Elaine. And in goes Fernandes. Almost.
Really aggressive in the press, especially those 2 young centre halves. High up the pitch tonight when they've been able to, and that's what lots of joy.
Tiny from Fernandes. He's had a good first half. Structurally seems a lot happier.
Confidence as well, the way they passed their way out there, one touch was impressive.
Reina rescued that. Gets away from Semenyo, moves it on to Shaw. Just a bit of fortune for United there. Shaw plays it in, and Bumo, Kusanov. With a challenge, Dorgu.
Time that right, Kusanov didn't it? Just had to flick it away from Bumo. So you know, when you miss time, that you catch the attacking player, penalties given.
Brilliantly cut play. And the story of this first half.
Sekarang Manchester United sedang menyerang
City
terus-terusan.
wobbly as they look defensively all
Nampaknya
season.
dengan 2 gol yang menyatakan offside itu Manchester United seperti lebih percaya diri dan berkesempatan dalam melakukan serangan waktu pertahanan Manchester City.
Actually, it might be a situation here with Pep Guardiola, although he won't be happy with his first half. Lewis to Foden. Just a feel at that moment, City, they're just taking that extra touch when the opening's there.
You know, they get into good position, they go backwards, where Bruno Fernandes has gone forward, and you think that would.
Ya, pertandingan ini sangat seru sekali ya. Tidak memperlihatkan Manchester United ada di posisi 7 klasemen, kayak seperti ya sama-sama berada di posisi yang dekat. Saling serang menyerang di antara Manchester United dan Manchester City. Manchester United tadi sudah menjebloskan 2 gol ke gawang Manchester City, namun dinyatakan offside.
To retrieve it. It's been their outcall so far. Not seen a lot of Semenyo in this first half. Lots of passes, almost up to 300, 299 passes to United's 123. More effective passes come from Man United.
Talk about that extra touch the City players are maybe taking. Of course, to be part of the game plan, because, as I say, every time United have been able to break forward, they look dangerous. City just, again, trying to get rhythm back in their domination of the ball. Lane to Ake, not quite. What happened for the youngster in this first half?
See what he's trying to do. But the control that Pep likes to have hasn't quite happened, as you said, in this first half. Look at that couple of touches, Bruno Fernandes 17. Look at Rodri 56, but who's been the more effective in the first half? Bruno Fernandes. That's been key. Turnovers. Casemiro, top of that list, won the ball back in good positions, where City won as many good positions, so the transition has not been a problem for Man United at the moment.
It's incredible to see those sort of stats. Number of touches put in is Dorgu. And Rodri will probably get booked here.
So again, miscommunication between Rodri and Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis should just step in and deal with that, and Rodri expects him to. And he does it, it means that Rodri then has to get back. You see here, the ball just falls.
Itu dia pekerjaan kotor Rodri ya.
Kind of gesturing, go and get it, and he doesn't now. He has to give away a cheap free kick. He knows what he's doing.
Menghentikan penyerang-penyerang Manchester United sebelum memasuki area pertahanan Manchester City. Itu jadi pelanggaran dan akhirnya kartu kuning.
Just the 17 touch for Bruno Fernandes. He's created 2 chances in this game and had a goal disallowed for offside. And the decision goes City's way. It's quite the tussle. Haaland and Maguire. And half-time whistle.
Ya, pertandingan di babak pertama sudah selesai. Babak pertama sudah dibunyikan.
I can see why they've been the more threatening. Ahmad with that offside goal, as did Bruno Fernandes as well. They're cutting their team off because they've seen the intensity, they've seen the press, the attitude's been right, and Michael Carrick will be delighted with that first half, but they've got to start again.
Haaland, who's been down this entire time, now just
Dan pertandingan di babak pertama masih berakhir dengan skor kacamata 0-0 untuk kedua tim.
At half-time in the Manchester derby, Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0.
Manchester United 0 dan Manchester City 0. Pertandingan yang seru tidak memperlihatkan posisi Manchester yang ada di posisi 7 dan Manchester City ada di posisi 2 ya. Mereka ya untuk position nampaknya Manchester City yang menguasai dengan 72%, sedangkan MU hanya 28. City untuk shot sama-sama 4 shot on target, untuk City 1, untuk Manchester United 2, untuk MU 2.
It's going to be interesting with attacking threat. You know, I thought United started off really well, and then City seemed to get control of the game. But then there were those moments that United had when they won the ball, played the progressive
perhatian ada
pass,
di
and they've been
menit
offside a
15,
couple of
menit
occasions,
30
which will
dan
be
menit
frustrating for
45
them. But
ya.
they have been really good in terms of their attacking threat when they play.
Well, the first half with no goals, but plenty of action.
Ya,
Let's
belum
look back at the best
terjadi
of it.
gol, tapi tadi ada gol offside yang dilakukan oleh Manchester United. Itu tandanya apa? Itu tandanya lini pertahanan City harus ya siap-siaplah menerima serangan balik dari penyerang MU ya. Yang nampaknya penyerang MU ini lagi percaya diri ya. Meskipun penguasaan bola dikuasai oleh City, tapi MU tidak menyia-nyiakan dalam serangan balik yang mereka lakukan, dan buktinya terjadi 2 gol yang berujung offside ya, dan penyelesaian akhir dari penyerang MU pun perlu diwaspadai ya. Namun pertahanan Manchester City juga harus tetap fokus dan solid ya, dengan memberikan offset try, dan akhirnya 2 gol tadi tidak berbuahkan skor keunggulan untuk MU, dan akhirnya skor berakhir dengan di babak pertama ini berakhir dengan kacamata ya. Peluang yang sangat baik atau lebih banyak on target dari MU meskipun Manchester City menguasai permainan. Dari Muhammad Rizky M1R mengucapkan King bakalan paling naik peringkat 45, tapi yang lain juga perlu diwaspadai, soalnya yang lain kan seperti Liverpool, Chelsea dan yang lainnya bukan bermain partai big match, melainkan bertanding dengan tim-tim yang tidak setara ya. Bisa jadi mereka lebih berpeluang untuk merangsek ke Big Four ya. Tapi MU pun setelah melihat pertandingan tersebut ya masih ada peluang, dan fans MU tetap optimis ya untuk memenangkan pertandingan tersebut, dan tetap waspada juga dari penguasaan bola Manchester City ya. Polling masih unggul ya MU. Dari siapakah yang akan menang, siapakah yang akan memenangkan pertandingan ini, baru ada satu yang mempolling, dan itu Manchester United yang katanya akan memenangkan pertandingan ini. Ayo supporter City, come here. Mari kita polling, mari kita ramaikan polling dari pertandingan MU versus City ini. Yakin King MU bakalan naik? Muhammad Rizky. Oke, karena pertandingan babak pertama selesai dan waktunya istirahat, host pun perlu istirahat untuk mengambil minum dan makan ya. Kita jeda terlebih dahulu, oke. Tetap stay tune di Got Bola